Hey guys, welcome to tonight's team call. I'm so excited. So we've got lots of cool things to talk about tonight. Our call is going to be kind of short because a lot of you guys have already seen and heard and signed up completely for what we're going to talk about tonight. And then after our call, we have I have a special, exciting announcement. So I will try to make it quick because I know some of you guys kind of jump off at the end, but the end is super exciting. So I want to make sure we definitely have enough time for that. But tonight's call is basically all about the new training group that we're going to start on the 21st. So I just wanted to kind of explain it to you because sometimes reading things in like a Google Doc can kind of get confusing. And I wanted to take you guys back to how I first came up with this idea, basically. So it's kind of honestly thanks to Meg. So thank you, Meg. Yay, Meg. Because she took it upon herself and went to sign up for Team Triceps Diamond in 60 Days training. So Sarah Tri is my upline coach. So I signed up with Sarah Tri 3 years ago, and her team, Team Triceps, just kind of like how you guys are all a part of Team Takeover, you're also a part of Team Triceps. So for you guys, I always think about my upline as sort of like my grandma. So for most of you guys, Sarah Tri is kind of like your grandma. So she's like our grandparent team. So she did all of this work and put this amazing training together, and it's literally just 60 days. And it's broken down in a way that I know you guys have been begging for. And it's broken down in such a way where every day you have your super simple tasks, you have your assignment, you have a training video that is no more than 6 minutes long, and it's right there, 100%. All of these awesome PDFs are going to be able to, have access to, and you guys can download them. I mean, this training is like idiot-proof, amazing, and it's just to the point. And it's amazing. So while Meg was going through it, because she already started, it almost came to like a point where, you're in the middle of something and you just kind of need that extra accountability. You just kind of miss that, like, that chat, that friendship, that kind of like bond where you guys are able just to like hang out with each other, like how we do in push groups. But in all honesty, I'm also very over push groups in general. I don't like the vibe of a push group. I'm just over Facebook groups. I think I've kind of made that clear. But talking with Meg about all of that and looking at the training and seeing how much it's going to be, how much it offers you guys, I kind of came up with a way to make it new and fun. So a lot of you guys are also in the Sponsor and Prosper group that we have going on that actually started back in December. So if you guys are new, you might not have ever heard about this group. But in this group, what we did was we created a bingo. So in the group, we broke you guys up into teams, and I created a legit bingo. And you guys went through it as teams, and you made bingo, and it was just so fun, and it was just like a good way to like kind of rally together, and there were prizes, and it blew up more than I think we ever thought it was. I mean, I thought bingo was going to take like an entire month, and like you guys, what did you guys, Meg, you guys and Sherry, you guys made it in like 4 days, right? 2 days? Like, it was ridiculous. So I wanted to take the amazing vibes from that atmosphere and combine it with a training that is kind of foolproof. And that's sort of how this little thing came to be. Okay, so what's going to happen is you guys are going to sign up. It is going to be $5 to enter. So here's why we're going to do it $5. Everybody that hits Lifetime Diamond will split the pot after these 8 weeks. Okay, so after your 8 weeks, your goal is obviously going to be to hit Diamond. if you have another goal, like say you're a brand new coach and diamond is just not there yet for you, or that's just not even a goal for you and you have another goal, like we can make these goals, you know, customizable for you and where you are, but ideally, obviously, diamond is kind of where you guys want to be. So once you do that at the end of your 8 weeks, your goal will be to hit diamond. Now, a lifetime diamond is somebody that holds rank for 6 weeks, which means nobody underneath you goes inactive. You also have 100 PV. So there's like all of these other things, which we can give you more details about lifetime rank in another training video, but that's what a lifetime rank is, okay? So once you go through your training after the 8 weeks, you're gonna hold it for 6 weeks. You and your new team are gonna hold diamond for 6 weeks. Once those 6 weeks are done, you're considered a lifetime diamond, and then the winners will split the pot. So there's a lot of you guys here. That $5 is gonna add up real quick, guys. Okay, so if you think about that, that's an amazing motivator. We're also going to have little prizes and stuff as we go along too for bingo. So how the bingos are going to work out, we already made boards for you guys. And once you're broken up into your groups, that's when you'll get your bingo cards. Okay, so on Friday, we need you guys to 100% either fully commit or get on board because I am leaving on Saturday morning for the Beachbody cruise. So I need to make sure that I'm able to kind of break you guys up into your groups and get you situated, okay? So the cool thing is what you guys are going to do also is you're not going to be in a Facebook group. It's going to be in a Facebook chat, okay? You're going to, as a team, you're going to create your own team name. You're going to pick a logo, like you're going to make a little whole like theme about your team. You're going to talk about your goals. You're going to talk about personal goals and also team goals. You're going to create a theme song. You can have theme weeks. Like I want you guys to really paint this vision of what your team is, because this team is going to be kind of like your new family. Okay, so you're going to create all of this amazing atmosphere. And then what we're going to do also is, since the training is 60 days, we're going to break it out into weeks. And each week, one of you guys is going to be the acting leader. Okay, so this training is not going to be like something where I post daily or I send you things daily. You're going to sign up on your own, and within your own little group, you're going to do your trainings once a day and then have that group kind of be like your accountability group. And then one of you guys are going to be the acting leader, okay? So it's going to be a first come, first serve for the weeks. I will make you guys a sign-up sheet as per group sort of a thing. So it'll be super organized and you guys can just go in and pick whatever week you want. And honestly, run it however you want. This is a great chance for you guys to learn and to see what it's like being a leader and being on this side. Because as you guys get to diamond, this is something that's going to come along with its new territory of being a diamond. Like you're going to have a little bit more responsibilities because now you have all these people under you that are looking to you. Okay, so that's what we're going to help you build up here. You're going to build that confidence. So you could pick any topic that you want. Ideally, it's something that you feel confident in, something that you get asked about a lot, or something. If you don't have any ideas, brainstorm with your team because that's what they're going to be there for. Okay. And you're going to be in charge of doing everything for that entire week for your team. Okay, so that's going to include checking in. I even have a tracker for you guys to check in every single day. All of that stuff. So however you want to lead is kind of be up to you. Stacy and I are going to be in like the background, kind of just there if you need, sort of a thing. Okay, one person is going to be assigned the bingo tracker. Okay, so whenever somebody on your team gets can check off a bingo, meaning they hit that goal, the bingo tracker will write the person's initials in that spot, okay? Because everybody on the team needs to check off at least one bingo for it to count. Team effort, okay? Easy, right? This is going to be so fun. Okay, so your goal with the bingo card is obviously you want to cover the board because last time you guys did it way too fast. 2 days in my damn bingo. I couldn't believe it. So now you have to cover the whole board. I'm done with that regular bingo crap. Okay, so all of that detail, we broke it all out nice and easy for you guys in that Google document that I've been sharing. So in that document is also, you're going to find a link, and that link is going to take you to the website that you need to sign up for the trainings, for the training site from Team Triceps, okay? I also have the link to the sign-up sheet. I've posted that. And then you guys can just PayPal me. It's super easy. Go to paypal.com, and I think you just hit send money, and you just send me $5 right to my email address. That's it. Okay. But I also really do need to know, so if you guys have not signed up, please sign up by Friday because I need to break you guys up. So it is time sensitive, okay? And then we officially start on the 21st. So after I break you guys up is when you're going to kind of get together, pick your team name, assign your bingo leader, pick the days, the weeks that you want to be the leader of, and all that fun stuff, okay? And then the cool thing is, too, in your group chat, like you can assign a picture. You can assign a name to your group chat. So somebody who's ever really great with Canva, like make a fun logo for yourself. Like do it up, okay? I mean, even put it in your in the team pages, like who your group is. Because you won't know until you're in the group because we're gonna pick you guys based on your personalities. It's gonna be so fun. Okay, I think that's it for me. Does anybody have any questions about the Diamond group before we move on? Did I miss anything in the chat? Questions, comments, concerns? Was the Google Doc easy to read? It's kind of like, you get it, right? Okay, everyone's down? Okay, good. Now, on to the next thing. Are you guys super excited? Okay, get really excited, guys. So, today, I was having a fabulous little one-on-one with everyone's favorite potty mouth besides me, Sherry. Okay. And we were just talking about, different vibes and how we can create this awesome culture. And I really want our team to be this, super amazing pack of awesome weirdos that we really are. Like, we are not a bombshell dynasty. We're not those girls that have like a full face of makeup and super blonde hair and high heels. Like, we're just hot messes, right? So I feel like we really just need to embrace that about ourselves. And even when we do our live team calls and stuff, like even tomorrow night, for the call that we're doing, like I love being able to show the craziness that we really are. And Sherry came up with this really awesome idea, and I'm honestly just going to pass it over to her because this is all Sherry's idea. I had nothing to do with it. I just kind of sat there going, oh yeah, fuck yeah, fuck yeah. Okay, so I'm going to unmute Sherry. Get some pens and papers in case you guys have any questions or have any ideas you want to ask her. So go ahead, girlfriend.
Okay. Hey, guys. How is everyone? So I was talking to Meredith today, and, we all know when we get on our weekly calls, and we all know what we're supposed to be doing as far as our 3 vital behaviors and consistency and all that stuff. But, sometimes that's just not enough because it's easy to get sidetracked. Some people have other jobs, families, you name it. So what I had said to her is, why don't we start to try to theme out weeks? And instead of Meredith always posting in the team takeover page, what's going on. I mean, we all know we have our Wednesday team call. Let someone pick a week and then make it about something that you want it to be. It doesn't have to be Beachbody related. We all have different passions and desires. And, for me, I love to talk about confidence, motivation, mindfulness, meditation. I mean, Jackie is a new mom, so her week could be, how do you balance having a baby and running a business? Or, like Harmony is all about paleo. So how do you, what's paleo all about? And you have a week about paleo, because there's so many things besides just doing our 3 vital behaviors that we can bring to, our teammates. And the thing is it allows us to step out of our comfort zone, Because the thing is it's very easy to just get stuck. Well, I mean, we're all learning and we're all growing, but it's easy to not be able to like take off on our own because it's like this becomes comfortable. And so if you're not used to, you know, leading Facebook groups or making videos or anything like that, this gives you a week to be able to do it, but it gives you a safe space to do it versus having to go off and just, you know, create something on your own. But, you know, really think outside the box with it. Like, what is it that really like motivates you and drives you that you would want to share for the whole week? Because I can tell you, it's like, I mean, I love to learn new stuff. There's, you know, like I said, I know what I'm good at teaching and talking about, but I mean, there's so many things that, you know, inspire me that I don't know anything about. And we all have such different personalities. You know, we all have different pasts. We all have different stories. And so just taking that week, because really it's just going to be able to put you in that leadership role and, you know, you just go for it. And again, like I said, it's in a safe space. So I was just telling Meredith, that's just something different to kind of shake it up. Because like I said, we can get on these calls every Wednesday, and sure, some weeks we probably get something out of it. Other weeks we're probably just like, I got on it because I was supposed to. You know, when we really want more substance to it than that, there's like I said, there's just nothing easy about what any of us are doing when it comes to like growing our business. And sometimes it's just stepping out of our comfort zone that really allows us to build that confidence or get that momentum or keep that motivation. So that's when Meredith's gone next week. She had asked me if I would lead the team call next week. So I said, sure, I'll do that. And I was going to do it on confidence. And that's really how this came about, as far as why don't we start theming out the weeks? Now, again, this isn't going to be like we're going to send out a spreadsheet and everybody's forced to do it. It's really just like, do you want to step up and take a week? I mean, for me, like I run multiple groups on Facebook, and then, you know, so doing that stuff, I like it. You know, I have different, and I always do a free group every week. So it's just, I don't know, to me, it's just like giving information. And hell, I always still learn something in every group that I run or every free group that I do. And it's just a great way to share with people, because as you start to build your team and you start to go off on your own, I mean, these are the things that are going to be required. It's like, it's just taking that time to show up for your team. And hell, it's hard enough to show up for ourselves, you know? But that's one reason, like, I love doing groups. You know, I have my one group, Choose to Shine. I mean, that group makes me show up every day. I mean, I've had that group since August. It has about almost 300 people in it. And it's like, you know, like they expect certain things from me, but I like that. I want them to expect that. I don't use it as a Beachbody group. I don't promote my business in there or anything, but you know, it makes me get up every day and show up and create that intention. And you know, we've had this conversation before, and we all think different on this. I don't plan my posts. And the only reason I don't do that is because it just doesn't feel authentic to me. Now, it's one thing when we have to, like, when you do a Hootsuite or a Buffer for like a weekly team call, there's certain things that you can pre-schedule because it's like so much stuff, you've got to like get that out there. But if it's something inspirational or you're running a challenge group, I mean, honestly, like those nightly wrap-up posts in the evening, I mean, fucking seriously, those are awful. They have no thought to it. They have no substance. Every time I see that, it just makes me want to like check out of the group, because I'm just like, what is that? Like, you can still ask the same questions, but ask it in a way of like, how was your day? Like, did you totally crush your workout? Like, did you have your Shakeology? What time did you have it? Like, you know, you got to give like personality to it. And because I just think that's where like things fall flat. Because I can even tell when I post in my groups and I'm not feeling it, I'm maybe posting something to post. I mean, like, I can tell right away that totally sucked because it had no intention behind it. And I realize it when I do the same thing with my business page and even my personal page. And it's not even like I'm posting to post. Sometimes I think like, hey, I like that, and then it falls flat. Or sometimes I think, you know what, I shouldn't have posted that because I wasn't feeling it at the moment. So with pre-scheduling posts, it definitely depends on what it is. Like all the business stuff Meredith's been posting this week, and it's set up. I mean, that makes sense because that's how you have to organize your business. But when it comes to really being authentic and wanting to get a message across to people, you can't pre-plan that. Like, I'm not thinking like tomorrow I'm going to wake up and I'm going to be so inspired and my heart's going to be full of gratitude because the sun's going to be shining and I'm going to sign a person up I'm challenger. I mean, it's like, I can't tell you what's going to happen tomorrow. I got to feel it when I get up. Like, yeah, like what's today? Like what's going to inspire me today? And then I'm going to read my personal development, or I'm going to see a quote on Facebook, or I'm going to see something that like moves me, you know, or I'm going to think about something that Gabby Bernstein said in a training that I did. And it's like, oh, hell yeah, I remember that. And that's going to set the tone for my day, you know? So just think about that. Like, everything that you do, let it, like, lead from your heart with it, you know, and truly it's like, you know, that's how we'll start to see success and thrive. And I mean, I just started working my Beachbody business in January. I mean, I was a coach last year, but I was focusing on growing my other business. And so, you know, all of this, like I said, is new to me, but I have many things that, you know, I can teach you guys and help you guys with, just because, I mean, I worked corporate for 15 years. I've been in sales for years. And, you know, there's just, there's things that I love to share and that I really love to talk about. So, you know, if you ever have questions, I mean, know that you can message me, you can reach out to me, and, you know, I mean, I can definitely help you any way that, you know, I can. So that's really about it. Oh, and the other thing is we talked about is, like maybe like once a month we have this like thing where we're like it's stepping out of your comfort zone. So kind of like what you'd be doing if you led a week. But this is like really stepping out of your comfort zone. So, you know, for some of us, like we would be terrified to go sit at a bar and like have lunch by ourselves, or we've never ran and the thought of running a mile scares the shit out of you, or like you are literally the worst cook ever and you find the most challenging recipe on Food Network's website and you cook it and you take a picture of it. So little things like that, even when they're not business related, doing something that takes you out of your comfort zone is a game changer. I mean, it really, because when you do something that takes you out of your comfort zone, it builds confidence, because then you're like, holy shit, I did it. Like I totally did that. I never thought I would do that, and I did it. And then it's like that little light bulb clicks, and then you get that little like spark, and you're like, yeah. And then you want to talk about it, Facebook about it, Instagram about it, Snapchat about it, fucking Facebook Live about it. You want to just tell everybody about it. And last thing is, if you have an Apple phone, you know how Periscope's out there? I'm a big fan. I love Facebook. So, but Facebook Live, you know, like try to get on Facebook Live, or we can all get on Periscope, Android or Apple, and do something live. Like be that person, like the deer in headlights. See, because it's easy to make a video because you can stop it, start it, and then say, you know, fuck, shit, like start that. And, you know, it's 3 hours to get a 5-minute video. Been there, done that. It's so annoying. But when you go live, it's like, you just, you know, it's like game on. And, you know, it doesn't even matter who chimes in, how many people watch it. It's the fact of like getting over that fear and just knowing like, hey, I at least said what I wanted to say, you know. And Meg and I talked about this the other day. Grant Cardone says it best. It's like you have 10 haters, you want to go get 10 more. So don't worry about if people are going to like your stuff, or if they're not going to like your stuff. It doesn't matter. As long as you like it and it's your message and it's what you want to share, it doesn't matter what anybody else likes. So, and I'm going to talk about that next week, like comparison and why it's the kiss of death, and why we have to stop doing it, because that in itself will totally wreak havoc on your business and just your life in general, you know. And I mean, none of us are perfect. Like I told Meredith, and you know, Harmony and I meet every week, but you know, I'm 40 years old, and I give my boyfriend my keys to hide when he goes to work, so I won't leave my house, because that's how I am. Like if I'm here, I'm productive. If not, I am all over town socializing with every person that I know. I go to my Thai place, I go to my pizza place. I mean, I'm all over the place. So it's like, and I talk about that shit. I'm a fucking train wreck at times, okay? It's like you would think I would have my stuff a little bit more together, but no, but that's the thing. Our mess is our message. So, you know, just be authentic, share what inspires you, and honestly, don't give two shits what other people think about it. And you know what? It's not always going to be successful and right on, but that's how we learn. It's not supposed to be. I mean, if everything was easy and perfect, then we would all be big biceps, six pack, and have a shit ton of money in the bank. It's not reality. So that's all I got for you tonight. If anybody has any questions, feel free to ask. But does that make sense how we're going to theme the weeks out? And again, it's not, you don't have to do it. This isn't you have to sign up and pick your week. It's just a way to kind of bring a little bit different vibe and just to allow you to step in a leadership role if you've never been in one, because I don't know what all you guys do for a living, but hell's bells, like starting a business and trying to do this, and it's just a lot. It's very overwhelming. How are we signing up to do that? Meredith, should we create do you want to create a Google Doc sheet where people can sign up and pick their week?
Yeah, we can sign up a Google Doc sheet. We can sign it up at any time. Like I can create one tonight real quick if you guys wanted to just pick weeks. So when you guys pick your week, you can pick whatever topic you want. Are we supposed to take the whole week? Yeah, the whole week and the team call.
And the team call, yeah.
So you would do both. So you would pick the whole week. It's kind of, the theme is basically going to be a coach takeover. Get it? Team takeover? You get it? Get it. So good, right? So it's kind of just a chance for you guys to open up and share about anything that you're awesome at and that you think you can benefit and give value to somebody else on the team. It's just another way that we can all kind of like just be together, and another way that you guys aren't just hearing from me all the damn time. Because sometimes something that I can say might sound differently when somebody else says it. So it's just a chance to kind of let your leadership flag, fly. But you guys all have deep down inside. Yeah. So we'll pick them up. And it's honestly, it could be whenever you want. We don't have to have somebody doing it every single week. So if you have something coming up or you're just not ready to, that's totally fine. But Sherry is going to have a designated week every month, just so you guys know. So she's going to create like a whole little fun like series for you guys, because you guys asked, her vibes are awesome. So she has so many trainings, so why not give them to you guys? So get excited.
And if there's something that you want, if there's something that you think you want to know more, just ask me if it's something that I teach, because a lot of time, I know everybody's so big in this meditation thing, and I did my meditation week and I had a lot of the Beachbody people in there. So I know like that, if there's something that you think that you want to know more about, like in April, I'm going to do a whole like mindfulness, inspiration, really kind of like it's not going to be a Gabby Bernstein week, but it's going to be a thing like that. We're going to weave in, meditation, mindfulness, and all that stuff. But get creative with it. Hell, maybe you're like super awesome at doing your makeup. I always want makeup tips, or maybe it's like you are an awesome cook. Be like, my thing, I'm going to do my recipes and take pictures of my food or anything like that, because it's the simple things like that we learn, then that we get to share with our clients or our, coaches or whatever. It's like those little golden nuggets, Yeah.
So does anybody have any questions about that? Awesome. Okay. So next week, Sherry is going to be officially taking over. Okay. So check in on the team takeover page. I will not be here. I won't have Wi-Fi unless we're in the ports. So if you guys do need me, please use the team takeover page and tag me. But I'm sure you guys will be fine. You have each other. So funny. Yeah. Okay. So please, again, officially sign up for the new training that we have going on. I hope you guys don't have any questions, because this is kind of it. Kidding. Obviously, you can ask questions. But I'm going to stop recording. So